Hi, everybody. Welcome to our Labor Day class. Today, we will be talking about sentence fragments. Sentence fragments are just one type of sentence boundary errors. There are several others we'll be talking about later on in class. Before we get started, I want to mention to you the things that you have to do to be marked present for this class. Since we aren't having a face-to-face class, you need to watch this video and then complete the assignment in Canvas called Sentence Fragment Exercise. That assignment is in the module called Labor Day Class. And to receive credit for attendance, you need to watch the video and complete the sentence fragment exercise by midnight, Monday, September 3rd, which is Labor Day, of course. So to understand what a sentence fragment is, first we have to be able to recognize or identify a complete sentence. And I'm sure this is review for most of you, but since we've been working on the narrative essay, I want to be sure that we proofread for this error. This is a major writing error, so we want to be sure we eliminate the fragments. So 3 requirements of a complete sentence, which is the kind of sentence that we want to write. First, a complete sentence has a subject, which is the noun. It has a predicate, which is a verb, and it must express a complete thought. For example, the sentence, I learned to drive a tractor on my grandfather's farm, is a complete sentence because we have a noun, which is I, we have the verb learned, and this sentence expresses a complete thought. A sentence fragment occurs when we have a sentence that does not meet all these requirements of a complete sentence. So we might see sentence fragments that look something like these examples. The first one says swimming in a dangerous part of the lake. And we are missing the subject of that sentence. We have the verb swimming, but we don't know who is doing the swimming. So to correct it, we could just add the name of the person swimming in the dangerous part of the lake. And we have Mario is swimming in a dangerous part of the lake, which is a complete sentence. We could also have a fragment that looks like this one, when I was 12. You notice on that we do have a subject, I, and a verb, was, but this fragment does not express a complete thought. We don't know what happened when I was 12. So we just need to complete the thought to have a complete sentence. And we revised it to, I learned to drive when I was 12. And then we know everything we need to know about when I was 12. We have a complete thought as well as the subject and verb. I learned. So let's take a look at some examples and see if we can identify which of these are sentence fragments and which are complete sentences. First, after we found the watch. So just think a minute, is that a fragment or a complete sentence? The second one is the beautiful girl in the blue dress. The third one, I listened carefully to the professor's instructions. And the last one, running for cover as the tornado moved over the house. So which of these are sentence fragments? Hopefully you identified these 3 sentences in red as being the fragments. The first one, after we found the watch, is an incomplete thought, so it's a sentence fragment. The second one, the beautiful girl in the blue dress, we have a noun, we have a subject, which is the girl, but we don't have any sort of action there. We're missing a verb. The third one is the only one that is a complete sentence. It has a subject and verb and expresses a complete thought. I listened carefully to the professor's instructions. So I is the subject, listened is the verb. And the last one also was a fragment. Running for cover as the tornado moved over the house. Even though we have a lot of action there, we have a verb, but we don't know who is doing the running. So that one also is a fragment. Now there's one unusual sort of circumstance that we run into with complete sentences and sentence fragments. Those are sentences with the understood you. So the understood was sometimes we write sentences that don't have a subject, but we understand the subject to be you. And some examples are these command or request types of sentences, like ring the doorbell or call the doctor. In both of those cases, we understand that the subject of the sentence to be you, even though we don't say it or write it. So those are considered complete sentences. They are not sentence fragments because they do have the understood you as the subject of the sentence. So just a few reminders. Complete the sentence fragment exercise, which is in the Labor Day module, to receive credit for attending this class. And have a good weekend. Let me know if you have any questions. Just drop me an email. Thanks.